Morning all, Fictionality here. Now it's been a while since I've done a bit of a video, but I thought it was about time. Christmas is over, all that sort of nonsense. So, yeah. With the Tyranid book coming out, I thought this would be a great opportunity to just do a bit of an unboxing, or rather an unwrapping, as the case may be. Tyranids have been one of my armies I've been using for like the past however long. Well, I mean, they were my first army that I got starting in 40k, and yeah, I have been very much looking forward to this new book coming out to get just a bit more of an update for the bugs. So I thought I might go through a bit of a cruise through the book, give you my first sort of thoughts on everything as I page through it. I won't be going into too much detail at the moment because, I mean, it is only going to be my first kind of squiz at it, and hopefully later on, maybe a bit later on in the day, I will just go through it in a little more detail. But yeah, this is me opening it up for the first time. I just kind of got this from Games Workshop today, and I'm having a first look at it, and awesomely, I cannot actually open the plastic. Give me a moment. Yeah, this is broadcasting live. I might actually pull this out of view so that I can do this properly. Just need to get the first part started. There we go. Okay, now commence with the unwrapping. There we go, wrapping paper off. And this is the new book. Looking very nice. I really like the front cover. I've been using Tyranid Prime and whatnot in the last edition a lot, so I'm very happy to see like the Warriors and the Primes on the front here, which hopefully means that they'll have a bit more of a boost. And of course, like all the new codexes and army books that are coming out, it's all hardcover and full color all the way through, and yeah, oh man, this is some amazing artwork in here. Really liking the look of that. And so just going through a bit of backstory, more artwork, and yeah, just the imagery and stuff that they've got in here for the Tyranids is just amazing. I've seen this picture in pretty much all the other Tyranid books, but it's always been in black and white. So that's another nice addition for this. You can see some more nice artwork over here. It's going through each of the different hive fleets and where they've been attacking and all that sort of stuff. So this is all just the background fluff and whatnot. So battles against the Orcs, against Chaos, a bit of a map here, more Tyrannic Wars, feeding grounds, lots of lovely artwork here. So that's up against what looks like the Dark Angels there. And here we go, this is where we start getting into the rules. We've got rules for the Hive Tyrant. He's looking pretty similar to what he was before. There's obviously going to be changes with the things like how the psychic powers work in this edition. Also the Tyranid Warriors, and having rules for the Prime in there as well, which is nice. And it also has page references everywhere, which is going to be very handy, especially when just kind of like looking at this for the first time. Gaunts, they've got gargoyles kind of like bunched up with the gaunts now, so they're all in the one spot. Gene Stealers, Broodlord is still there, that's nice. I like using the Broodlord. I've had a lot of fun with doing things like just having Broodlord with minimum Gene Stealers so that you can hide them easily for the infiltrate. So I'm seeing here that they've still got infiltrate, so that's always good. Lictors, nice. I think there might be a couple of different changes with them. Things like not scattering when they come in from reserves is always good. Then Zoanthropes. Yep, still looking fairly similar to the sort of stat lines and stuff from the last edition, but it's just like a refinement on the rules, and I'm guessing that the points will have been rejigged as well. Venomthropes, I like using Venomthropes, so yeah. and so it looks like they're giving shrouded instead of just the normal cover, which is always nice. And we've got Tyrant guards there, and the Hive guard as well, which from what I've been hearing from the rumours, they've got quite a few changes. Tervigons are back, spawning termagants. I'll probably have a look at that in a little more detail later on and see how much it's changed. I've heard that there's going to be a couple of different options for them. And the Red Terror is back! Oh, this makes me happy. The Red Terror was the first model I ever got, and he's got his swallow hole rule. I'm going to be reading up on that, making sure that I've got a Red Terror in my army, because that will just be a nice little way for me to reminisce about my first kind of years of gaming and whatnot. And now we've got the artillery organisms, so these are the new sorts of things. Well, we've got the biovores and then the exocrines, and then the feeder organisms, which is the horsepecks. I mean, these are fantastic new looking models. They look absolutely enormous as well, so it'll be nice to see like going over their rules in a little more detail to see what they can do. Carnifexes, so I used to really like using Carnifexes, especially back in 3rd and 4th edition, so hopefully we can see a few more of them churning around on the field. And they've got the nice little Ripper Swarms and whatnot. They're looking fairly similar to what they were before. Morlocks are back. Cool, nice. Looks like they're doing their whole burrowing down coming up again. Trigons as well. So yeah, their stats are looking fairly similar to what they were. Hive Crones. Okay, nice. So more monstrous flying creatures, always handy to have. Harpies again, flying monstrous creatures. So it'll be nice to see how they work in game. I'll go over over them a little more in detail. At the moment I'm just seeing what's in the book. I mean, there's great artwork through the entire thing. Then we've got Tyrannofexes, and so from the battle report, in the White Dwarf, it looks like they're going to be a bit cheaper than they were before. And then we've got, going into the characters, so we've got the Swarmlord here, and then Old One-Eye, Deathleaper. Nice, so getting a couple of the different characters back. No more Parasite, which is one of the rumours that I did hear earlier on, which is a little bit sad. I did go to the trouble of converting up a Parasite, and hopefully I'll find something in here that I can use him as. Then we've just got all the different biomorphs, Crushing Claws, Scything Talons, yeah. It looks like, there's a couple of new looking things here. So we've got things like Grasper Tongue, which looks new, but most of the other ones look like they're going to be the same. There's a Shock Cannon, a nice little bit of artwork on all the different sorts of weapons and stuff that they have. Regeneration looks like it's going to be a bit different to what it was before. Then just skipping through some of these, the Psychic Powers, and so there are actually 2 lots of the Psychic Powers here, and oh no, they're the bio artifacts there, my mistake. And what have we got here? So there's there's quite a few of the different Psychic Powers. I'm going to have to pick up some of the cards and whatnot so that I can use them more effectively, because I've got a couple of Zoanthropes already and will be keen to use them again. Some nice bit of a display here. I'll try and fit that in the camera. Unfortunately, the camera isn't the best for looking at books. It was okay for everything else, but yep, we've got things like the Prime and the Swarmlord up here, Deathleaper and the Hive Tyrant. This is all looking nice. Ooh, so that's okay. Oh no, so I'm just wondering whether or not they're going to chuck Deathleaper in as an HQ choice or something like that, because I've been hearing rumours about Old One-Eye being an HQ choice, and then all the rest on here are HQ. So, and then just all the different options for warriors. This is going to be great. I loved using the Bone Sword and Lash Whips in the last book, So now that they're going to be easier to, or they're going to be plastic bone swords and lash whips, that's going to be much more fun to work with than the new Hive Guard and Tyrant Guard models, which are going to be lots of fun. Okay, Tervigons, and then also with the different troop choices there. The Horsepecks, I'm guessing you've seen all pictures of these before, but it's always nice to have them all in this book. There's quite a few nice displays I can see with the Morlock. Sorry, I'll wait till that truck has passed. Give me a moment. Sorry about that, just had a truck going past, which was quite distracting. But yes, we've got the Morlock and Raveners there, which looks like it's a lot of fun. And we've got Red Terror, who I noticed that on the website that they did paint it up and take a different photo of it, so that's always nice to see. And yes, I want to be using the Red Terror, even if he's a bit rubbish. I think I'll want to use him just to reminisce and everything. Oh, fantastic just display of miniatures here. We've got the tower, and it's all been nicely composited as well. There's like smoke effects and whatnot going in the background. Some really nice dioramas in here. And again, some of the new guys here. We have got the Exocrine, and going over with the Tyrannofex over here. Really want to start using a Tyrannofex, and by the looks of them being a little cheaper, that might be a little more viable now. We've got some flyers. It's going to be lots of fun. I like flyers. And going into things like the Lictors and Genestealers, and the Venomthropes and Zoanthropes over here as well. Very, very nice displays. Again, here's another great one here, all nicely composited, ready to take down a Holypil Guard, which is what Tyranids like doing, because they're lots of little fleshy guys. And then here we go into the main sort of point section. I'm just going to cruise through here quickly, just so that I don't offend anyone with showing too many points values. So there's lots of entries here. It's all looking really nice. There's page references everywhere, which is always good. Something that I miss in the army book versions of things. So going through troops, looks like the same sort of troops as what we've been used to. Elites, I like how they've swapped around the elites and the troops section, so that you've got your HQ and troops up first. It's always handy because they're the things that you need to make sure that you've got in the army. Then we've got fast attack, which fast attack section looks much larger than it did before, which will be a lot of fun. And the Red Terror! It's going to be lots of fun. Get to him in a moment. And so heavy support, again, another nice large section. And then just the references at the back. The quick guides for special rules and stuff like that. Then different biomorph upgrades, and also all the weapons and creature profiles there, which is always handy. Again, some nice sort of colour washed artwork at the back. And yes, that's pretty much what is inside the book. Looking very nice. I'll go into more detail about what I think might be fun to run in games. Might not necessarily be the most powerful sort of armies to use, but I like using really interesting armies to play. So yeah, I'll probably check back in with you a bit later on, and yeah, just have a bit of a cruise over what I like the look of in the book. I'll have a bit more of a consider the points a bit more and see what happens there. But yeah, I mean, if you like this sort of stuff, make sure you do the whole like, subscribe thing, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers, catch you around.